So yeah, so my friend, she told me, okay, good. My friend told me she was telling me something about Pinterest last night. She was like, go on Pinterest. So I'm on Pinterest and I got, you go on these social media, you get sucked in. So I got sucked in into watching, I was actually watching some videos of some girls doing their hair. And I was just like, oh, I can do that for locks too. So then I came back on TikTok and then I saw this video and y'all, I told y'all I'm not sharing that video on any of our platforms. Y'all already, I think somebody shared a link in our Facebook group. Y'all could go watch it. Or you could just maybe Google Ajax unlocks or something like that. But this person had the Ajax dishwashing soap and she was shampooing the person's, well, that is not even shampoo. She was washing the person's hair with Ajax dishwashing liquid, right? And every time I talk to you guys about this, you guys are like, oh my God, that's not true. You're being so extra, Tara. You're making this stuff up. But y'all, she was using like the whole bottle. And what was intriguing about it, so you guys know we just launched our shampoo brush. Do I have one in my office? I don't think so. So she's using like 2 shampoo brush. She use 2 shampoo brush and she had to do so. And all I see is the person's head's like, and I'm like, poor head. Like, y'all saw how I was doing my hair yesterday, and I was just like, well, not even yesterday. Like 2 days ago, I braided my hair, and as soon as I got home, I had to take it out. I had to take it out. My head is super tender-headed. I had to take it out, and I was like, when I saw that, I was traumatized. But then the comments were like very, very wild. The comments were like, oh my God, that looks like the best wash ever. You guys don't know about black hair. You need to wash your black hair with dishwashing soap. That's the only way it's going to get rid of dirt. That's a black cultural thing. And baby, I guess I'm not black enough, because what I won't be doing is I won't be using dishwashing liquid in my hair. Even before Peculiar Roots, I was not doing that. Like, no. So she's doing that, and I was like, yo, it really made me upset. Like my blood was boiling, and me and my friend was talking about it. Like, and she was like, you have to go live and talk about this, because I don't think people understand how extremely dangerous these things are, these ingredients are. And your skin is the largest organ, right? And regardless if you're using it on your hand, if you're using it on one of the most sensitive parts of your body. Like, why? Hey, T. So
yeah.
she was going, I think it was like 1 o'clock. I messaged y'all and I was like so pissed. And we were reading the comments, and we actually had a situation in the group so we have, if you're new to us, I'm sorry, y'all. I always do this. Like, y'all know me. My name is Tara. I'm the founder of Peculiar Roots. So we make amazing bill-of-free products for your locks. And you are who you are, who you be.
Me? I be. I thought you was asking him. I'm still a tribe member too. Also, not only am I a tribe member, I'm also an employee of Peculiar Roots, and I am the director of operations. And I will be full time in about T-minus 4 days.
She been full time. She just don't know it. But but we was like talking about it in the group, and I was like, y'all, like this, it made my blood boil, because I know I talked to you guys about this, but I think like unless you guys see it with your own eyes, you don't understand. So we had a situation in our Facebook group, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
2 or 3 weeks ago, and so Tawana is like me, but she's like less patient, right? She won't give you as much grace.
Blunt.
She's more blunt. I'm blunt, but I've learned to tame my bluntness down. And we have 2 Facebook groups. We have our Elite Tribe, which is for customers who spend over $1,000 with us, and they get all the perks in the world. They basically get free products every month because they earn points, and they just get they get the best of everything. They get stuff before launch. So work your way to that. And then we have our tribe, our Peculiar Roots Facebook group, just for every customer of ours. You have to be a customer. And that way you can ask your question. It's a safe zone. Both groups are amazing. There's no judgment. Nobody takes advantage of you, whatever. And there's no stupid question. We pride ourselves on there's no stupid question. We're here to help you. We're here to provide solutions for you. We have two amazing locticians in the group, and they willingly and every day they're pouring into you guys, right? And a question was asked, and these questions always asked when we're either weekend or something, but someone asked about removing lint. Someone asked about removing lint. And also, if you're new to us, we go live every Thursday for Locked and Loaded Live, right? We go live every Thursday for Locked and Loaded Live, where we share lock care tips. We make sure you know how to care for your locks properly. And the question that was asked is, hey, how do I remove lint from my hair? And she had starter locks. So one, she shouldn't have had the amount of lint that she was talking about. And we're like, everybody jumped in, started pitching in, giving her tips. But then this is where we we kind of have a cutoff, right? When you go to certain lock groups, you'll get 100 different comments. And it's 100 different tips and 100 different people with opinion, and they all have opinion on what's right for them, right? And 99.8% of the time, all those opinions are wrong. They're not scientifically proven. They haven't been tested. They are just stuff that you've been doing for years incorrectly and you think it's right. And when I'm in other spaces, I don't interject. I don't say, oh my God, that is not correct, unless I will personally tag the person, say, you know what, here's a solution, or read this blog. Most of the times what I'll do, I'll be like, hey, read this blog and find out for yourself. Like I'll see someone say, even in our ads, people will comment on our ads, oh my gosh, she's brushing her locks. She is stupid. And I'll be like, oh, hey sis, hey gorgeous, can you read this blog? And she would come back and be like, oh, I never knew that, because 99% of the time, the people commenting have wigs on. So they don't even know about locks. And so you just kind of have to ignore those comments, right? You just have to educate people and give them grace and educate them, knowing that it's just ignorance. And so the comments that were coming in were like, girl, just use a permanent marker. And y'all know my answer already to that. Y'all know my answer already to that. What time am I leaving work today? 3 o'clock? Or 3? No, 3. Y'all know my answer to the using permanent markers. What y'all thought my answer was? Well, first of all, I answered. Tawana answered. What did you say?
The first person I tagged and explained, no, that's not a good idea. We support healthy locks, and we, recommend you not use that. Try one of our shampoos. And then underneath, someone basically was like, well, I use it. My daughter's hair is healthy. And instead of me going into the explanation to the second person, I just like, no, mommy, we don't do that here. And so she got upset. And I can see, why she got upset. But instead of reading what I had already responded, and it was also late, so anybody know me, I'm like giving short answers in the evenings versus earlier in the day. So I wasn't trying to be antagonistic. We just support education and healthy hair. And she got offended because she felt like I was saying her daughter's hair was not healthy, and it just became a whole thing. And so many people came behind the comment, was like, yeah, I use a marker all the time. So that's kind of where we always do a teaching moment for that. So,
and because, and I always tell you guys this, right? If I eat unhealthy for my entire life, doesn't mean that I'm right. If I decide, this may be an extreme one, but I'm not going to say that example. But if I drink my entire life, does that mean I'm not an alcoholic? No, right? So because you've been doing something for years and you may not see the effect of it that you're probably hoping for, it doesn't mean that you're healthy. It doesn't mean that something is not wrong with that habit. It's a bad habit. It's a bad thing. And so for me, immediately I'm in teaching mode, and I'm like, okay, one, it's a teaching moment. It was actually a teaching moment for all of us, right? One, it's a teaching moment for our team because we're super, super protective of the community, super protective. And so Tawana went in protective mode. She went in correcting mode. And sometimes how you write may come off a certain way, right? Because
Yeah.
y'all, I be reading people's attitude all day on the internet, right? And so for us, that was a teaching moment in how we respond to situations like that. Because I think honestly, it was the first time that ever happened where we saw like so many people were like advocating for her to use a marker. And so it was a teaching moment for one, how we respond. And I had to pull her to the side. This is us being transparent. I had to pull her to the side, like, T, that, you know, maybe it was a little bit abrupt. And because how it actually transpired was like the person was like, well, I use it, and you know what? I don't even like this group anymore. Something to that effect. She was like, she doesn't like the group anymore, and she's gonna leave because she don't need this kind of energy or something like that. Just
the vibe of the admin.
The vibe of the admin. So she leaves the group.
That for her. And the interesting thing, and even in the teachable moment, the person I actually expect to have gotten more offended didn't. The one who I really was abrupt with was the one that didn't even get that upset and say she's leaving, where the girl who I actually did the explanation. So again, you know, I have to get out of protective mode and feelings and just remember, don't always respond as a tribe member now that I'm an employee too. So I took the whooping, and
it wasn't a whooping. It was a learning moment.
It was a whooping.
She was in her feelings, y'all. She was in her feelings, but it was a learning moment for all of us. Because then I looked at how Tawana responded, because I could have easily responded the same way, being in protective mode, and say, you know what, we have to like kind of just watch, because people are sensitive when they're being corrected. No one wants to be corrected in public. No one wants to be told that is not right, sis. Like, that's not a perfect example. That's horrible, like horrible advice. Like, do you know what's inside a permanent marker? It was a teaching moment for us. So we both learned from that moment. And I even went back to the comment and I was like, you know what? We apologize if you felt that way. But at the same time, yeah, you could go. You could go. It's okay to leave. It's okay to leave. We don't want anybody in a space where they feel that they can't learn. And because a part of learning is saying, you know what, that's, you know, I can unlearn that as well. So I was like, you know what, feel free to leave if you don't, you know, if this is not the place for you. We do apologize if you took it any wrong way. And I even personally messaged her like, you know, that was not our intention, but I understand if you feel like you have to go. She never responded, which is completely fine. And she left. And the other person, like she said, who she thought would leave actually stayed. But it goes back to like what we always tell you, there's no dumb questions, right? But at the same time, if you are given incorrect information, I don't care who you are, even if you call yourself a loctician, you're gonna be corrected. You're gonna be corrected, because that's my goal. My goal with Peculiar Roots is not just to sell products. I educate you first. I want to make sure you guys are knowledgeable enough to advocate for yourself. If you're going to get your hair done, I want to make sure you know how to advocate for yourself. And so that was just an overall, you know, just learning, like big learning for us with that whole situation, to where we and going back to how we serve. We had like a whole locked and loaded schedule that Thursday. We skipped that. We were like, you know what? We need to address this ASAP. The whole locked and loaded turned out to be about like using permanent marker or how to deal with lint. And I remember even we made a preview video of like, you know, do you know, this is what you should use if you have lint put in a permanent marker. And y'all, if y'all even go to that post right now, you see a ton of locticians advocating, saying, oh, I thought it was me. I've been using permanent marker for years. Sis, we are not saying that's what to do. But it goes to show you how many people, professionals, are using these methods, and they are incorrect. They're harmful for you. And for someone to say, I use that on my daughter, that's a baby. right? So let's go into like a little history about permanent marker, right? And again, this video is on our page. It has like all the side effects of like all these chemicals inside, right? And it's funny, when I brought it up to Carl, he's like, babe, do you know back in when we was in high school, you know, people used to like just smell the permanent marker to get high. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, people used to sniff permanent marker to get high because the fumes were so toxic and it gave off a high. And I was like, I never knew that. And so I think about that now in your baby's hair. And your child may be acting up and you thinking about something else when you done put so much chemicals trying to hide a piece of lint in their hair. Right? So it goes deeper. It goes deeper. Or when, you know, and when we did the infomercial, it was kind of like, you know, when you watch those infomercials, it's like, oh, take this to cure this one thing. But then the side effects is like, it's going to kill you. You're going to get cancer. You're going to die tomorrow. Like, that's how the infomercials be. But you still get that pill. You still get that treatment because you want to cure that one thing. And I feel like that's the same when we look into our hair care products and our lock maintenance. It's like a lot of you guys want quick temporary fix. Tawana, what is our DMs full of? What is our DMs full of?
How can my hair grow? What can I do to have my hair down to my back tomorrow? What's the other one? It's definitely the big one.
And I get it because y'all see me and y'all think
one wash.
Yep.
Or they want to relieve dry hair, but they're still using other products with peculiar roots, and they just want to buy the refresher spray.
You guys want a quick fix, overnight fix. And we get that. Yeah, y'all be surprised. And if y'all look at my content, I will show my hair. I will like swing it because I know y'all like that. But you will never see me say, oh my God, if you use this hair growth oil, it's going to be long like mine. You'll never hear me say that on live. You'll never hear me say that nowhere because it's a damn lie. This is over 10 years of growth. This is over 10 years of sacrifice. It's over 10 years of like maintaining my hair, right? So I'm never going to sell you something that's a lie. And any of the reviews you see is real customers saying, you know what, I've been following your regimen. And anybody that really leaves a great review, they will say it always comes back to, I saw you do a live, or I followed that tip you gave, or I've started this regimen and I'm being consistent with it. It's always consistency. It's always consistency. Nobody going to be like, my God, I bought Peculiar Roots growth serum, you know, yesterday and tomorrow my hair grew. And I see those fake ads, like fake ass ads every day. Like on my timeline, like, look, my hair, look, this is how your locks gonna grow. Like, but y'all like that. Y'all like that. Like, y'all should see. I wish I had like disappointment emojis when y'all disappointed. Just send us those, because y'all be in the comments, in the DMs, like, oh, so what you got for me that's gonna grow my hair? What can you guarantee is gonna grow my hair tomorrow? You want a $12 bottle of growth serum that's going to grow your hair tomorrow? Ma'am, no. Not even Jesus can work that miracle. No. So you got to put in the work, and you got to be very careful. If you go back to my live earlier this morning, I was literally talking about you guys have to ask the right questions. When you're going to anybody to touch your hair, you have to ask the right questions. The right questions looks like, if you're about to consult somebody to put their darn hands in your hair, what questions are you asking them? How long have you been doing this? Are you licensed to do this? What type of products are you going to put in my hair? Can I see your customer reviews? The same way you haggle people online for like small businesses online, especially Black-owned business online, when you're buying products and it's like you feel like you're going to buy them, you're going to buy their whole lifetime for like maybe a bottle of oil, and y'all ask them all the right questions. I want y'all to have the same energy when somebody's about to touch your hair. I want you to have the same energy. I promise it's going to pay off. If you go into a salon and you're like, okay, tell me, what's the plan that we're going to move forward with? And this is not to bash locticians, because we both play a role, right? If you're going to, again, some of y'all will do this. You may go to try to find a new loctician and you're like, my goal is to like, I want my hair, down to my back in like 6 months. Can you do that? Like, a little wash and twist ain't gonna do that. Let's leave your hair. That may do it, but you have to be realistic with your goals. You have to be realistic with your goals. And if you guys are just joining, we're just talking about healthy practices for your crown and being careful with all this misinformation out here. You know what the first thing I noticed with that young lady, Tawana, from that video? She ain't had locks. And that's and to me, you know what? This one is a little bit. This is a little bit controversial, right? Some people feel like they could go to people that don't got locks to do their hair, and some people don't care if you got locks. Me, you need to have some type of me and you need to identify. Period. If you want to go to somebody, well, me and you have to identify, because you know what? That like. Oh my God. You know what the red flags were in my head when I saw her doing her hair? That person, that guy's here, whoever here. I just felt like the practices that she was doing on that person's head, you can see all the stereotypes in her own beliefs on how she was washing that person's hair. Because she was washing loose naturals and she used shampoo. But every single lock person here she was using Dawn, not even Dawn, Ajax dishwashing soap. So when she was doing a loose natural, she was using regular shampoo. But when she was doing locks, she kept using this nasty ass thing on their hair. So you're not educated on how to care for locks. And two, you have your own misconception and stereotypes about how to treat locks as a stylist. In her mind, it's like locks is so dirty. I got to put some dishwashing liquid on there to get out the buildup. It's foreign to her that she could put a regular clarifying shampoo to take out whatever is in there.
And the scrubbing. That I don't even wash clothes that hard, but I can wash clothes. And you could hear I've got a migraine watching, sitting up, but there's no.
Susan says she can't find the video. You don't need Susan.
I've tried to get spots out of things. And I don't even wash my clothing that rigorously and that intensely.
Show me how she was washing it.
Just hear the just. Can y'all hear that?
Show me.
It was worse than
that. Jazzy say it was OG.
Hair care specialist, and I can tell you how you treat loose natural hair is still not the same as locking my hair. I had to redo how I do my hair.
Man,
but after I start self-maintaining my own hair.
Can you show them that shampoo brush you have in your hand? So I think she was using two.
Actually, wasn't this nice? It actually didn't even look silicone. To be honest, it looked like those plastic brushes, but it probably wasn't silicone. But ours is like this. But she had one that was a little bit wider than this, and I mean the scrubbing. Do I have something?
Oh God, y'all! For Facebook, I'm live on Instagram. That's how it sounds.
Like, ow! I don't even like my hair pulled. I don't even want a bobby pin in my hair. If you wash my hair that hard, I'm gonna come up out the seat and make catchy case.
Man, that thing was traumatic. I'm traumatized for that person.
I'm traumatized, and I just watched it for like 30 seconds. I didn't watch the whole video.
I'm traumatized. But again, you have to, because you know what was funny too? The comments were like, oh my God, that looks so relaxing. That's amazing. Because again, let's go down back into the hole, right? Especially Black people. Since the comments were like, this is a Black culture thing. Black people use dishwashing liquid. Again, I guess I got my Black card revoked because I was not doing that. But they were saying that was a Black thing, right? So it's like the misconception that in order for your hair to be really clean, you have to wash it very hard. Like you have to like get in there and you gotta I always tell you guys, when you're washing your hair, especially when you're using your nails, you are scraping. If you're doing it too hard, you are scratching your scalp. That's why most of the times you guys notice this when you wash your hair, especially if you do it really hard, ladies with nails, and you do it really hard and you go retwist your hair, a few days later, you have a bunch of scab on your head because your scalp is healing. Because you scratch it so much, it's now healing. So that's where all that scab, I call it scab. Do y'all call it scab? Okay, that's where all the scab is coming from, because you done messed up your scalp so much, right? And then the next misconception is like, oh, if it ain't sud, then it ain't clean. If there's no suds, then it ain't clean. Y'all saw how much suds was like. First of all, there's no way. I'm sorry that all of that sud was not what rinsed out of that person's hair. So again, like next 2-3 weeks when his hair, because that's what the dishwashing liquid is going to do. It's going to strip all the natural oils plus whatever is in your hair already, right? So if that person, looks back in like the next week or so and like, oh, my hair is so dry, I put on all these like oils and moisturizing products, and it's still dry, because now you have to counter all that stuff you done put on your hair. Like you can't, like, it's for dishes. It's to remove the grease off a dish. Remove the grease off a dish. How about
and
you?
We are not in birds and dogs, so we don't get the same treatment. So just because it don't work for the birds, that's in the oil spill, don't mean we need to use that on our hair.
I mean, the fact that they were comparing us to dogs and ducks, again, stereotypes. And this is why I get pissed, y'all, because I feel like you're trying to move this way forward, and then there's always somebody that comes and they just push you backward. They push the lock culture backward. There was another event, I think 2 months ago, and another bunch of cuckoos, they decide that they're going to show that you don't wash your locks. And they didn't even have real locks. They had faux locks. And that's nothing against nobody with faux locks. But if y'all go find a video I'm talking about, y'all, you'll be just as upset. They were using water like that. I can't make this stuff up. Social media, why y'all just do anything for attention? Like, people just do anything for attention. What they were doing was gross. Like, they were like bathing and like rubbing each other with the hair, with the locks. Well, it's not locks. Whatever they had on their head, whatever mop they had on their head. Y'all got what I'm talking about. And they was like doing this with each other body. And they was like, this is how people with locks wash their hair. And then they came back to say, oh, it was just a joke because that's a stereotype and we were just making fun of it. Imagine me like making a whole video, like showing all the stereotypes that we go through. It's just like we're enabling them. That's why my page don't have that stuff. It's just positive stuff. I'm dismissing all, like, when we have pictures up there, I'm putting guys in professional wear, women in professional wear with locks, doctors with locks, lawyers with locks. Those are the things, regular everyday people, hot gal with locks. We making sure that there's a diversity that's shown, that we all can embrace the lock culture. We can show up and show out in the world, and we could dismiss all those stereotypes. Right? Because when you go, it affects all of us, whether you like it or not, it affects all of us. Because we may look at that video and we may all laugh like, oh my God, that is so funny. Yeah, let them use it. But then you walk into a job interview and your boss says to you, oh my God, you know what? I saw this TikTok video and they were using some Dawn soap or some Ajax soap. I know what I'm going to get you for Christmas. Or that fool really brings some Ajax for you at work. He brings everybody a gift basket, but you get some Ajax because that's what he saw on Twitter. That's what he saw on social media. And he looked at a comment and all the comments said, yeah, this is what Black culture use. We use Ajax on our hair. It's a Black thing. And then y'all get upset. Or you get upset if somebody walks up to you and touches your crown because they want to really see if you really done put Ajax up in your hair. Like, oh my God, I saw this cool video. She was using Ajax to wash her hair. Can I touch your hair to see how it feels? Because it has Ajax. I mean, I wish somebody would. But this is what prolongs these stereotypes. Collectively. And again, I'm pissed because this person don't even have locks. And I don't even know if she's licensed. And like I said this morning, I've seen amazing loctician that don't got no damn license because they practice holistic ways and they know what the hell they study. They study. But everybody just want true on the word lock to champagne them Ross name. And then we know nothing about locks. You don't know nothing about locks. But I digress. So, so Susan said, I need to see this so I can let people know not to do it. Girl, nobody ain't gonna listen to you. Susan, they ain't gonna listen to you. It's a Black culture thing. Aren't you Black, Susan? Aren't you Black? Aren't you Black? Hey, Donnelly. Aren't you Black, Susan? Because obviously I'm not Black enough. Apparently you guys aren't Black either.
Girl, apparently either. I grew up in this improvise on everything, and not one time did my mama use dishwashing liquid in my hair.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even, I don't even think it's a poor thing because you got $2 shampoo. It's not even a poverty thing.
She used, but it was still all designed for hair. But at most we're gonna do is put Clorox on all like when we cleaning. But
I'm about to say you put Clorox on your hair.
We're not spraying it with Febreze. Like, not one time I ever decided I'm gonna spray Lysol in my hair. But people are really
somebody said that on one of our posts, right? Somebody said that one time on one of our posts, right?
Yeah, somebody just recently said they sprayed their hair with Lysol because they were out of stuff in COVID, and I'm just thinking that, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just product hoard or something, but I've never been out of everything where I couldn't wash my hair.
But what about water? What about good old water?
I still wouldn't have been tempted to put no dishwashing liquid in my hair, though. I can't wrap my mind around that. So it's hard for me to fathom that. I don't even see the correlation. I've never had, as a press and curled kid, never had that much grease in my hair that I felt the need to put dishwashing liquid in it.
But how?
When I got it pressed with that thick grease back in the day, I still didn't have to wash it with anything other than regular shampoo and conditioner. So,
but my thing is like, yeah, all right. Like I gave the person the benefit of the doubt this morning, right? Say, hey, Tiffy. Say, set them to go to our go do them ear, right? And them go do them ear. And then come back the next week and it's the same issue. And she still have to wash it with the Ajax soap or whatever. And then the next week are the same thing. Then who are putting the grease or the wax in the person's ear? Because what are you retwisting the person here with? What are they maintaining it with when they're not with you? So at the same time, it's like, what else are you guys following up with on the clients here to keep going back to do the same thing? When I like abuse, I notice that when I like abuse. When I really like abuse, boy. Fabric softener is scary to me too. No, that's the new thing. I'm going to make some fabric softener for y'all here. Since y'all want fabric softener, let me make some Clorox fabric softener. I'm going to put it in the same kind of buckle and sell it around it because I don't know. Wait. Donnelly says it's only good for dolls here. We know you was washing up your dolls hair, girl. Even in my weave days, I never would have did that. Girl. I'm just baffled. I'm really just trying to get understanding. And like I said, if you've done this, was it just not knowing? Was it just because you heard it work and you probably experienced that at work? But what was like the after effect after? Was your hair not dry? And just imagine I walk around and smell like Ajax soap.
I also think people think locks are not supposed to be soft and moisturized. I think it's the lack of education and knowing, because now that locks is trending, they think it's supposed to be dry and hard and brittle. And
I was going to ask that question, but most of y'all on here.
Somebody asked to touch my hair, and I actually said yes, and their response was, "It's so soft."
No, I get that too.
I mean, aside from that, honestly, other than you saw somebody else do it, we're a culture of, if the majority of the people are doing it, then that's what you do. Or you follow the trend because everybody says, well, the darn works. Then, I'll do it because so-and-so did it, or somebody I trusted did it, instead of educating yourself. Like, because I'm a person that's going to research and study, but everybody doesn't. I asked my loctician hard questions in the beginning, and I interviewed 2 different people, and how they responded to my initial questions also was important to me. If you're not willing to answer questions, then you're definitely not the person for me, because I'm going to ask questions. And then your receptiveness to using something else or understanding my needs is also important. But I could have just taken her word for it and say, oh, well, I'm going to only use your stuff because you told me it works, because I didn't ask questions. Some people do that. I mean, we've seen how many people are afraid to even ask their loctician questions. Or
and it's like
something because they're supposed to be the expert.
And and that always baffles me, because the people that are like afraid to ask their locticians or whoever is doing their hair, they be mad, like, they full of chat. They full of chat online. So I'm like, sis, why are you scared? Like, that person is in your head. You paying them. You paying your money.
Yeah, it's not free. I mean, honestly, that's the main time to speak up. You're paying for something. And they're doing your hair for free. And even then, I'm still going to have something to say, because I'm just not afraid to speak up. But
just ask the right questions. Ask the right questions. Like I said earlier on my first live, I highly, highly recommend that if you guys are seeing somebody or you're looking to see somebody, just like even have a consultation with them. Honestly, that should be like a requirement to onboard somebody, like a consultation. And like I always tell you guys too, even when you're trying new products, ask questions. Like, we get so many DMs asking like, what's the recommendation do you have? And the first thing I'm going to tell you is like, hey, what have you, what's your regimen right now? What's working for you right now? Because at the same time, we don't want to switch up your regimen where you're completely thrown off, right? So we're going to ask you what is working for you right now, and then we help you to find that the best purchase for yourself. And I know some people are always bugged out like by that, because they're like, you're not just thrown a link and be like, go to the website, figure it out. Like, we really care about you having a long-term regimen, right? And yeah, if my life goal is to advocate for you guys to be able to DIY your hair and take care of your own hair, then that's fine. We gonna do it. We gonna help you. And if you have somebody do your hair, you should still know what your goals are. What are your goals with your locks? What are your goals with your locks? Do you want just healthy locks? Do you want to have your locks in the next 10 years? Is it like just a trend for you and you're about to cut it off in the next 2 years? Those are all questions you should ask yourself, right? That's why locks is a process. It's a commitment. It's not a hit it and, miss it. Like some of us do that, but it's fine. And the beautiful thing about your journey is you can start over whenever you feel like, right? You can start over. You know how amazing it is I've seen people cut their locks off and then, decide they want to break for a year or two and then go back and reattach them. Like, that's amazing. Like, you can do that like a few years back. Ain't nobody know how to do that. Nobody was talking about that. But now you have options, right? But you're only going to want to reattach here back to your head that's healthy. So y'all got to advocate for yourself. I'm just like, and I know we're going to see another video of somebody trying to do something even dumber, just for likes, because that's what people do. They do stuff just for likes and they don't care. They have no integrity. That's what it comes down to. That nobody has integrity. No one wants to have integrity. Everybody just want to do stuff for a quick dollar and likes and hee, and that's it. And push stereotypes. That's what everybody wants to do. Nobody wants to uphold their integrity. That's it. That's all. That's literally what it comes down to. So And everybody's commenting on that post that we put about the Ajax, like, huh? And that's why I'm not even putting it on my page, because y'all know I don't rock with no mess like that. I ain't giving nobody no publicity on my page, no. But that's what's going on. But while we here, we finna drop some new products this week to the Elite Tribe first, per usual. We dropped one product in the group today for the Elite Tribe, and we dropping another one maybe Thursday. Now you got garbage in there? Why would I have garbage in my office? Just checking, because I'm putting the garbage out. But why would I have garbage in my office? Unless you guys put garbage in my office. You don't have a waste paper basket in there? No, I don't even be in here. When do you ever see me in this room? This is true. That is true. This is true. It's just old in space. I don't be in here. Oh, you guys look like y'all working hard. The Rainbow Kingdom. But yeah, y'all, we're releasing 2 new products this week to the Elite Tribe first, and then everybody else gonna get them probably Friday, T? Friday, y'all gonna get it. Everybody, the Elite Tribe gets to shop first. And wrapping up some new formulation. The fall box is completed. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the fall box. We still have a few products from the Hot Gal Summer box individually on the site. The box itself is sold out, but we have like the oil, which y'all been going crazy. Y'all have you, who's on here that smelled the kiwi orange oil? Y'all, oh my gosh, like Jaja. That kiwi orange is bomb. The Jamaican 2-in-1 shampoo is bomb. I used, what did I wash my hair with this weekend? The lemon. I washed my hair with the lemon shampoo bar, black charcoal, liquid shampoo, and I used the kiwi oil and the rose spray. You know what, y'all? I'm literally saving my pomegranate pear spray. Do I have it in here?
And that was I did the whole pomegranate pear bundle for wash day. So the 2-in-1, the refresher spray, the growth oil.
This was from my anniversary box. Like, this is the pomegranate pear oil. So if y'all don't even have this in your collection, boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
Yeah, I've been stingy with it. I've only used it twice.
These were from the anniversary box, and this is my first. This was the first pomegranate pear spray. So that's from my collection. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm storing mine for vintage. One day I'm gonna sell it for like thousands of dollars. Okay. I'm be like, I had the first Peculiar Roots anniversary box collection. It's gonna be like for $5,000. You know. Yes, the 2-in-1 is a lifesaver right now, isn't it? It's like so bomb. I haven't used mine yet though. Like, I've used the sample. I'm lying. I used the Jamaican shampoo on the kids this week, and I don't think I could say the other shampoo. No, that's not out yet. Okay, yeah, but I use that one. But it's so good. Yeah, you had to go get another one, right? That's exactly why I won't use my blueberry pomade. I think we're gonna make one batch of blueberry pomade, and then that's gonna be it. I think we're gonna make one more batch, and then that's gonna be it. I don't think I'm gonna make that one permanent, but Lord, it smells good too. That one smells real good. All our products smell good. Like, so if you're watching and you're new and you haven't tried anything, I feel sorry for you. Like, what
are you waiting for?
Like, how are you living without Peculiar Roots? CSC Wagwan. Yeah, but the fall box is a wrap. I'm working on the December box next month to complete everything. So I'm like way ahead of time, y'all. Like, I'm so proud of myself. But the fall box, like, if we had to pack it, like, it's ready. And that's going to be live October 1st. Well, September, the end of September for the Elite Tribe. I'm probably going to give you guys maybe a week ahead. No, that's OD. I'm probably going to give you guys a day ahead of everybody. And then it releases to the public on October 1st if there's any left. Mini pineapple. Are we doing mini pineapple? I don't remember what I said about mini pineapple. Yeah, right?
The refresher? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mini pineapple is coming. So we'll have 7 refreshers total, and 8-ounce and 4-ounce. So you'll have pineapple. Y'all help me. Pineapple, cucumber, melon, Caribbean vibes, apple, cherry blossom, rosé, pomegranate pear. That's it. 7. And we're selling all seven bundles on the site too. I think we are sold out of this. We don't have the 7 bundle for the 4-ounce yet because we're still waiting on the pineapple, but we have, I think, the 6 bundle or something like that. I don't know, y'all. Y'all go figure it out online. Yeah. If you're in the Elite Tribe, go check the group. I just launched a new product for you guys to pre-order first before everybody else. So don't say I didn't do anything for you guys. And then I'm working on another product that the Elite Tribe asked for. Oh, they were asking about what product are we going with for the box? Not for the...
As the permanent addition, since you added in, yeah. So you added the face wash as permanent item, and you added the pineapple refresher spray. So the runner-up was between the 2-in-1 Jamaican Black and the oil. So I think the Jamaican Black 2-in-1 is what.
Yeah, I think that's what won, because I got to go tally the counts, but I think which I was surprised. Y'all be confusing me. I'm just saying, because y'all was going crazy at first for the oil. Well, no, y'all was going crazy for the pineapple spray. Nope. Y'all was going crazy for the face wash. Gosh. Then y'all found out it was permanent. Then y'all went to the pineapple spray. Then y'all found out that was permanent. Then y'all went to the oil. And then when it was voting time, y'all were voting for the 2-in-1 shampoo. So we were hella confused. Like,
yeah, I think what it really was is that people want the 2-in-1, but people didn't like the fact that they didn't get the oil, so they wanted to buy the oil too. So it was like, well, I got something from the box, but they really want the 2-in-1.
Yeah, so y'all want the whole box, basically.
Basically, you never want it every time. It's always
y'all want the whole box. Like, we can't do that. Elite Tribe. Facts. I think we have to be fair going forward, because y'all cannot make this harder for me in the future. Otherwise, we're going to stop with the monthly boxes. I mean, the quarterly boxes, because y'all are making it too hard. Right? So y'all just got to pick one product. And I think that's fair if we pick one product. Right, Lily?
Yeah.
What's poppin'? Yeah, I think that's fair if we pick just one.
I'm waiting for my 8.
Your dad's coming in 5 minutes, so you got to get ready. Okay. Yeah, I think if we pick one product, it'll just make it really easy for us. And what I will do next time is not pick 2 products, because I like it. What's wrong with your head?
Because you was the reason you caused the confusion.
What's wrong with your head?
Normally it is the tribe, but this time it was you. I mean, we're right there with you, but still.
But it was funny because
hair over face products, because I don't do a lot of makeup and stuff. So.
And then now y'all asking for a full face line. I can't, like.
And don't forget, Yvonne's still asking for some peculiar routine tennis shoes.
Yeah. Yvonne, like, yo, I can't stand y'all. Yvonne's been asking for a Peculiar Roots sneakers since Peculiar Roots launch. Like, I think like 3 months after we came on the scene. And I'm like, Where is this lady going with a sneakers? Like, we're a hair brand. Like, ma'am, sneakers? But you know me, I'm crazy. I may just do that too. To go with our, to go with our shirt. Can we put that on our to-do list? Sneakers to go with our shirt. And then next thing we're getting joggers and stuff. Then bathing suit.
As you know, when the winter hit, I don't do dresses no more. So I would love a jogger.
Look at you. Y'all are the worst. Ooh.
The envisioning exercise did not have me in a power suit.
2-year product shoe line. Tiffany, don't encourage the madness, Tiffany. Don't encourage the madness.
I'm not on Facebook. I can't see her comments.
She right here. She just said it. Talk about shoe line. Yes.
You know what? My comments stopped coming. My comments stopped at Donna Lee saying hi. That's crazy.
Wait, that answer. Oh, I answered in the wrong chat. My phone may die. We not doing no. Listen, y'all stop it. We's a hair care brand. Y'all going with joggers and sneakers. What's wrong with these people? I'm trying to wrap up a product just now. Ooh. The saddest day in my life is when she left me with a broken heart. I was feeling that. Y'all, look at my plant that they killed. Hold on.
I'll wait for a week and plant it.
Look, y'all. They killed my plant. She's dead. Look at her. Look at her. Jesus, look at her leaf. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Like nobody waters her. She got dust. Oh my gosh. These people don't even care. I'm just a plant aunt. I'm not the plant mom.
That's why your other plant's in my office.
Look at it. Like this plant is not even supposed to die. Like how? But y'all saw my garden over the weekend. I got peppers coming through, and I just visited once a week. You know Carl be doing that. He said, "Go look at your garden." I'm like, Lord, this is sad.
My tomatoes are actually doing well on the front porch in containers. I've got like 7 tomatoes now. 4 of them are like this.
Protein free. Which ingredient specifically you don't want? The wheat protein. The wheat protein is like the best for moisture. She said she not there. She got potential. I can't. We're coming out with something else, but it's not. I don't think it's protein free because that one literally gives you all the moisture. Like our refresher spray has wheat protein. Y'all have to make me know. Y'all have to let me know specifics. Like I'm allergic to XYZ, or this doesn't work for me, or yeah. I'm actually working on something now. You can't hear me? They can't hear us. Tawana, they can't hear us. Tawana! Can you hear me?
You're going in and out. Is your battery low?
Judge yourself, child. What my
That's
battery?
another place.
What my battery
Lots of
has to do with this? Be your own people. Yes, my phone's about to die. I feel like I'm always being judged.
No, ma'am. I'm trying to keep you together. That's my job.
Oh, y'all can hear me now. I guess my phone is dying. So, hold on, y'all. No, I can't.
Yeah, the audio will go in and out.
I don't know if
Did your
because
comments
I did. Oh, they can't hear me?
I can hear you. You can't hear me?
I can hear you. Now we just repeating. Can you hear me? Good.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Good. But now I can't stand up my phone with that charge. This is so bootleg. So it's going to be tilted like that.
It's okay. Great.
Oh.
I got a little ring light thingy that helps me when I'm at home. The little small one that can go on your desk.
I have a phone stand. They're both in the, I think they're both in the other room. I was actually getting ready to check out on Amazon or something. Oh, we y'all go to watermelon refresher spray? No. 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 Sarima had me try watermelon shake from the cookout. Oh my god. It was, oh my god. It wasn't horrible. It was just, oh my god. Like, who thought about that? Oh my god.
I only did a strawberry banana nut from Cookout.
That's my favorite. It's not strawberry banana. It's berry banana, ma'am.
No, it's strawberry banana nuts. I made my own. You know you can make your own, right?
No.
Yeah, I added in the nuts.
That don't sound right. I had it in the nuts.
I don't have a name. My mom.
The strawberry cheesecake. Ooh. What's y'all favorite shake from the cookout? I'm gonna try something new. Just as long as it's not chocolate. No chocolate.
We don't like chocolate.
We don't do chocolate. Look at my twin,
Daddy
y'all.
does.
Say hey, twin.
Hi.
They can't see you on Instagram. You gotta stand up like a regular child.
I thought we were friends.
We don't like chocolate, ma'am.
No.
You don't like chocolate?
No.
Okay, but I guess we're kind of twins then, not really.
I think they sent you a message on
I'm trying to figure. I'm on the laptop and it's just feeding me messages weird today for some reason. I think they just made a change.
for Slack.
Oh no, I haven't. My email logged me out of everything, so I'll get it in a second.
No chocolate. I only like one chocolate, and that's my man.
The Guyana chocolate kind.
I don't like chocolate.
No
I know.
chocolate.
Devastating for a child not to like chocolate her whole life. You know what it was? I remember it so vividly. I was a child and I wanted to taste chocolate because, you know, like you heard about chocolate being like this amazing candy. Everybody wanted to try it. And then the moment I tried it, I think my uncle actually brought me some from America. I was in Jamaica. And I tried it and I was like, oh my God, this thing tastes like doo-doo. Like, are we out got 3 o'clock already? You just are left with?
I'm leaving here.
You're a flat lever.
That's Tawana.
Look at Sarima here.
That's
What up, Wanabana? Hey.
Drop it like it's hot.
Hey.
She's not live.
I see y'all. Come lock the door. What time call coming for y'all?
He was supposed to come at 3, but I text Tawana instead of him.
Oh shoot! You want to come get them?
I text her on thing instead of him. My bad.
When you coming in?
She coming in. You can't tell that on thing.
Oh.
Well, she coming in tomorrow.
Oh, y'all on live?
You thought we just talking to each other?
Oh my goodness.
I don't like
Why
tuna
you
that
got me
much.
dropping it like this hot on live? What's wrong with you?
So who you thought you was dropping it for?
Tawana, I thought it was just you and Tawana on here.
And me.
Oh my God, she got me behaving, carry on so bad. I don't know.
She missed the soca.
I do. I miss my soca.
Y'all,
Yo, as soon as Mass open up next year, I'm gonna play Mass in Barbados, Jamaica. I'm going everywhere.
but you could
to play
just
Mass.
do it here.
No, playing Mass here ain't the same.
You and Tawana got booty enough for the whole parade. No, they got booty enough for the whole parade, y'all. Lord.
That's why my son was listening to me Sunday. Wear your dress. Wear the rest of your dress.
Booty, 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 booty. Yeah, so I remember tasting. I was like, "Oh my God!" I just immediately.
She said.
No, I don't like when you go to the gym.
Well, you want us to be fat all the days of our life? You don't like when we go to the gym. Anyway, so I remember tasting it, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, this thing tastes horrible." I was like, I just couldn't understand the hype of it. And I was just like, I'm so disappointed with life right now. Like, who made chocolate? This is horrible. It literally just tasted so gross. And I was like, you know what? Everybody loves it. I can't be the weird person in the world that says she doesn't like chocolate. And I was forcing myself, and I just couldn't. I couldn't even swallow it to this day. Like, I just can't. And so I'm always like the weird person. Like, the one fun fact about me, I don't like chocolate.
Me too.
She just wants to be like me.
No, I don't like chocolate.
Why not?
It tastes.
What it tastes
Bad.
like?
It tastes like.
Doo-doo.
Yes.
Have you ever tasted doo-doo?
I still haven't tasted chocolate.
It tastes like poo-poo.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It just,
Ugh.
ugh.
That
Me
is
think
like
of-
chocolate.
What is another food that we don't like? That everybody loves? What's the food you don't like, Tawana? What's the food y'all don't like? Let me know in the comment section. What's the one food that you hate that people will be surprised that you don't like?
What do I hate? There's a lot of stuff I eat now I didn't eat when I was younger. I hate cooked carrots. I will eat them raw, but I hate the texture of them cooked. I can eat them like as a fresh carrot in some dip or a salad, but
Raw?
Yeah, she like it.
it's
I'm not gonna repeat that. What is wrong with me? 3 foods I can't live: lobster and crab. Marie doesn't like lobster and crab. I don't eat those because of just what they eat. I don't eat those because of what they eat. You know what lobster and crab eat? What does lobster and crab eat, Lily?
Bottom of the sea.
What? That's what they name and their delicacy? Oh my gosh, how horrible. Yeah, I don't eat that. Food I can't ask. Well, how do we get to talk about damn food? We so freaking greedy.
Foodie.
Oh my gosh. Let's talk. Let's talk. Poo. Let's talk about.
Poo isn't a food.
Let's talk about Tawana's cake. So Tawana made some cake, y'all.
Ooh.
Hummingbird cake. Oh my gosh, it was so good. She's gonna have to bake one on Monday.
I need some chips.
Like, how you go to a cookout and you just eat chips? Like, make it make sense. It was so good. It's like pineapple, banana,
I like the Lay's.
nuts, and it was not sweet. Have you had a cake that was not sweet, but it was like fluffy and it was like, oops, wow, it was wow. It was amazing. So
we're just talking about food right now.
Yeah.
For no reason.
We are talking about it for a reason. We're inspiring people to eat healthy
Try it. What did Carl say? I didn't know what Carl said. He's the pastry chef.
Yeah, he said it was good. He said it was fluffy and what's the word he used? Airy.
Air, like it's airy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, my phone needs to charge, and Lee just come dropping it like it's hot.
What? How?
You just can't let me be.
I don't, because you're my mom.
So what that mean?
I have to stay with you.
I'm gonna push you. Oh, that's enough work.
No.
Oh gosh, y'all. Okay, we're gonna go back to work.
It's not. No.
Say bye.
No.
Say bye.
Why?
Bye, y'all. See y'all later. I hope you guys enjoyed our TED Talk.
I'm not done.
You could do your own live tomorrow.
I'm not
She's gonna be
done.
live
I'm
tomorrow.
Not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Can you be serious? Tell them you want to go live tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, let them know why you're going live and what time.
The time when they're awake.
What? Everybody's awake at a different time, so you have to again.
I don't wake up early.
She said that. She said she wanted to go live. I say, if you're going live, you have to have a topic. You can't just go trying to look cute and touching your hair every 2 seconds. Like, no. So what are you talking about?
The moose.
What time?
10.
You cutting grass, girl? You better go with your bed self.
No.
10 o'clock tomorrow? Okay, Lee's going to be live at 10 a.m. tomorrow talking about how to use the mousse.
And they need to use it to style their hair.
They need to use it? Oh, she's worse than we are.
No, I'm not.
Okay, y'all. Have a good day. Bye, T.
Bye. See you tomorrow
Bye, Susan.
on my live.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.